Hey guys, PK here. I'm here at the park in Nudgee Beach in Brisbane. That is my wife and son behind, chilling out. It's a pretty awesome new park for toddlers, not too big. So I'm just going to talk today about having a long-term property investment plan. So just like when you're sick and you might have the flu or something like that, you go to a GP and the doctor prescribes you medicine, and you're meant to take 1 tablet a day after meals or something like that. It gives you a plan, right? And you follow the plan and you achieve the results that you want to achieve. Or you might be in a difficult relationship and both of the two people in the relationship are working on it. You both have a plan on how to get better. So in the same way, it's my firm opinion that most people, if not everyone, should have a retirement plan. And the retirement plan doesn't mean going to work and working as hard as possible to hopefully have $200,000 in superannuation by the time you retire, and then waiting and relying on the government pension, right? A retirement plan is called a passive income plan. And a passive income plan means understanding how to use your current borrowing capacity and your current equity or savings, even if that's only, at the moment, $40,000 or $50,000, but using that thing to plan for passive income in the future. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not really possible to generate a $100,000 passive income in 5 years or a $50,000 passive income in 2 years through property investing. But both those things are possible over the longer term, over 10 years, over 15 years. If you are in the right position, if you have the right passive income plan, if you have the right property investment plan, you can generate $50,000 of passive income, $100,000 of passive income, in 10 or 15 years time. This is very possible. It just requires action. It requires actually having a plan. So just like if you're sick and you decide, I'm not going to go to the doctor, I'm just trying to beat this illness myself, that may or may not work, right? It's normally a better idea to go see a doctor and have that person prescribe for you a particular health plan so that you can overcome your sickness. Similarly, if you have a tough relationship with a friend or a colleague or a spouse, then generally it's a good idea to self-reflect and think about, how can I improve this relationship with that person? Is there something that I need to do more of, do less of? How do I reframe my expectations? How do I deal with this situation so that we can be in a better position in 3 months' time, in 6 months' time? So in the same way, we make so many plans in life. We make a plan to go grocery shopping. We make a plan to go to Westfield to do some clothes shopping. We make a plan to go on a holiday once or twice or 3 times a year. But most of us, or most people, don't make a retirement plan. And in fact, that's probably one of the most important plans, because a retirement plan allows you to actually stop working, or at least have the flexibility and option to stop working in 5, 10, 15, 20 years time, depending on your situation. And the great thing is that I really don't need to spruik anything, because property investing has proven time and time and time again for hundreds of thousands of Australians that this is one of the best vehicles for achieving a passive income over the long term. Okay, so it's not like shares, in the stock market. You can put in $100,000 and maybe you'll make $50,000 in 3 months if the stock market goes up. Property investing isn't like that. Property investing means predictably buying positive cash flow properties so that all of the rent is higher than all of the expenses, so it doesn't affect your lifestyle, and simultaneously buying properties that are positive cash flow. Okay, sorry, that's the exact same thing. Positive cash flow, but simultaneously buying properties that grow in value. Okay, and if you have this combination of positive cash flow properties that also grow in value. And like I said earlier, you don't need to have $80,000 to start. $30,000, $40,000 is more than enough. Then you can simply buy one property and then wait for it to increase. And this isn't a buy and hope strategy. We're using data. And in a year's time, or a 2 years time, or 3 years time, buy another one. And then after another 1 or 2, 3 years, buy another one. And after another 1 or 2, 3 years, buy another one. And after 10 or 15 years time, as some of those properties have increased by $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 in value, you can sell 1, 2, or 3 of them, use the profit from that sale after capital gains tax and the discount to pay off the debt of the ones that you didn't sell. And the ones that you didn't sell will now be worth more than they did when you initially bought them. And you can use the profit from the sales to pay off the debt on the ones that you still have. And those, 2, 3, 4, 5 properties, however many it may be, will give you a retirement income. Okay, and like I said, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not something you can achieve overnight. But this is something that you can start working towards now. It's called a retirement plan. It's called a passive income plan. Most people think that I have to wait till I'm 65 to retire. I can tell you right now that property investing, not just for myself, but for, like I said earlier, thousands and tens of thousands of Australians, have allowed people to have flexibility in their life even before 65. Now, it's about 9:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. right now as I record this. I'm at the park with my family. They're just chilling out there, taking a break. There's no one else around, right? Because everyone's at work. But it doesn't need to be this way. Property investing is low risk. Okay, property investing is safe, secure, and now in 2020, with the advantages of having so much data at our disposal, property investing is no longer about buying and hoping. It's no longer about following infrastructure that may or may not deliver results. It's not about following macro trends like population growth that are, flaky at best. This is about following real data beyond vacancy rates, beyond historical capital growth, beyond yields. And in this way, you can start right now. You can actually start a wealth plan. You can start a passive income plan. You can start a retirement plan right now. It's not scary. I know it seems scary. I'm going to have to get in so much debt and all of that stuff. But trust me, once you become educated, once you actually understand the economics of property investing, then you can really start to get your head around it. You can really start to see that it's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a flight of the fancy, or it's not something that only rich people do. In fact, the average property investor makes less than $100,000. You'll be surprised how many nurses, teachers, electricians, just normal hard-working Australians enter into property investing. And these are the ones, that's my son pointing at birds, and these are the types of people who slowly leave the workforce, well before they're 60, well before they're 50 years of age. It's these people who have really got the most out of property investing. You'll see lots of ads on Facebook, including mine, that talk about, get rich, and actually my ad doesn't say that. But you'll see lots of ads that, have a Ferrari in the background and, all this, like these guarantees and people flaunting their riches. That's not what normal people want. Normal people just want this. They just want to be able to go to the park with their family. There's the beach. I don't know if you can see it behind me, the water. I just want to be able to go and have some flexibility to spend more time with the family. That's what passive income allows you to do. You don't need $1 million a year. You don't need $150,000 a year. You don't even need $100,000 a year sometimes. But $50,000 to $100,000 to $150,000 is definitely possible in 10 to 15 years if you start now. And if you've already started, then make sure you are on the right trajectory. Make sure you actually have a health plan. sorry, not a health plan, a wealth plan, a retirement plan, a passive income plan, ask yourself the question, how am I going to leave work before I'm 65 and maintain my lifestyle? If the answer is very clear and crisp to you, then this video is not useful because you already have a plan. But if you don't have a plan, then this video hopefully has given you some inspiration. There's plenty of people who can help, but if you vibe with me, then you just follow the link above or below this video, and see if if we're a good fit. I'll be happy to help. How do you say? I've achieved what I teach, so this is based on a simulated knowledge. This is not some sort of theory. I'm happy to help, but equally, if there's others that are better suited to your situation, go seek advice, go seek help. The most important thing is that you actually get this done. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, guys, really encourage you. Property investing is fun and easy. It really is, and it can change your life just like it's changed mine. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.